Get out of this house. I won't let you set foot in my house. You have to live on the street.
Miley? What do you mean?
The condo you and your husband Kyle lived in, it's mine now.
What? I haven't heard anything from my husband.
Did he forget to tell you? He's so forgetful.
Is it possible to forget to mention something as important as that? He didn't say anything this morning. Besides, it's impossible for me to suddenly give it up to you.
Wow, it's mine now. You guys don't even talk to each other anymore. That's sad. I'm sorry for you guys.
That's not true, but why?
Our house was falling apart, so we put it on the market last month and found a buyer right away. With the money, I got Kyle to give me a condo. And...
You just built it 5 years ago, right?
Shut up and listen.
I'm sorry, I was in a bit of a hurry. What happened to your house?
It wasn't structurally good anymore. I can live in a house like that?
That must have been tough. But why didn't you tell me?
You don't explain to people who leave.
What?
From now on, Kyle and I are going to live together. You don't have a place to stay anymore. Why don't you find a homeless shelter to stay at? That would suit you better.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm serious. I got interrupted by you earlier. Kyle asked me to kick you out because he wants to break up with you. So, I did what my little brother asked me to do.
What? He wants to break up? Did he really say that? Kylie didn't say it himself, but asked his sister to do it?
That's right. Otherwise, I would have sent you a text.
Suddenly? Why? He didn't act like that.
People never say things like that when they made up their minds.
I can't believe it. Did he say why he wanted to break up with me?
Oh, no. You didn't notice? You have a very big forehead. Your legs are thick. And your ears stand up like an alien. If I had been born with your face, I would be in despair. How could you have lived so long without noticing?
That's a terrible thing to say. I mean, that has nothing to do with it, does it?
It's a big deal. I mean, this is the main reason. Kyle is so handsome. But if he has kids with you, they would be ugly like you.
I do have a big forehead, but I don't think it's as bad as you say. I'm not beautiful, but I'm not hopeless.
It's funny that you don't know yourself at all. My family has a lineage of beautiful girls, and you're trying to destroy it. You should be aware of that. What are you going to do when a child is born that looks like an alien because of you?
Am I that bad?
It's so bad that I have to cover my eyes. I feel sick just thinking about it.
That's so mean.
If you can even tell how ugly your own face is, maybe you should go see an optometrist.
I'm so shocked.
I don't care how you feel. So, you should go and stay somewhere.
Let me check with my husband. I can make such a decision just from a text from you.
Oh, are you doubting me? I'm telling you, it's no use.
Please give me a moment. I think he's at lunch now, so I'll call him.
Okay, go ahead.
Huh? I can't get Kyle on the phone. Why?
Maybe you're blocked. Of course. No one wants to talk to an alien like you. He said he's going to divorce you, so get ready to sign it right away.
I don't want to get divorced. My husband hasn't told me anything.
He's a sweet boy. He can say that he's sick of your ugly face. I'll have to find him a beautiful wife as soon as possible.
I wonder if that's really the reason. Anyway, I'm going home right after work. I'll have to talk to Kyle directly.
Does that mean you're coming to stay the night? If so, it's $300 a night.
It's my house. Why should I pay for it?
It's my house, not yours anymore. Come on, you got to learn that. Are you crazy?
I'm not.
Huh? So you just don't understand what I'm saying? I pity you. You have an ugly face and an attractive figure, and you're dumb. You're at the level where you regret having been born. I don't understand how you can live with yourself.
It's just too much.
I'm only telling the truth. You should go back to your parents' house. Oh, sorry. You grew up in an orphanage, didn't you?
Yes.
A child without a home has no place to go back to, huh? Well, if my child is ugly as an alien, of course I would abandon her.
Please, don't talk like that.
I don't care. Shut up. You're in big trouble. Now what are you going to do?
Are you enjoying it?
Of course. It couldn't be more hilarious.
I just can't agree until I hear it clearly from my husband.
3 hours break will be $100. $300 for an overnight stay. If that's okay with you, go ahead. Did you give up?
I understand. I will pay for it.
What a surprise! You come no matter what.
If I'm going to leave the house, I want to leave after I understand. If I back out like this, I will definitely regret it. Compared to that, $300 is nothing.
You're really annoying. I take back what I said earlier. I don't want to talk to you. So, don't ever come here. I only said that to get rid of you. Why do you take it seriously? Can't you even take a joke? Are you really from another planet?
No way! Miley? Please answer me!
Stop calling me again and again! I was watching a funny YouTube video, but you ruined it.
I tried to enter the building, but the manager stopped me.
Of course he did. Thank God we have good security. It's a good thing I told the manager.
What? What did you tell the manager?
I told him that the woman who divorced my brother is stalking me, and that he shouldn't let her in the apartment.
That's terrible. I mean, we're not divorced yet.
The divorce is final. You still didn't understand? You're so dumb.
What?
I've always hated you.
Did I do something to you?
The opposite. You didn't take care of me, and you didn't respect me. You kicked me in the foot.
That's not true. I was happy to be part of your family because I have been alone for so long. I care about you.
You're a real talker, aren't you? Are you giving me some sort of sob story? You're an ugly bitch, you know?
I don't mean to be. If there's something I'm not doing, I'll change.
Do you remember? You didn't lend me any money when I asked you for it last month.
I talked to my husband about it, and he said no, so I couldn't lend you the money.
Why didn't you just lend me the money secretly? You were so obedient, and now you're miserable because you got dumped.
I don't think so.
Let's face it. Have you been able to contact Kyle?
Not yet. He's supposed to be done with work, but he still hasn't read my messages.
Have I made myself clear to you? Kyle left you. There's no place for you here. When you understand, go find a place to stay.
I can't believe he's suddenly divorcing me. I won't believe you until I talk to him.
You're so stubborn. I don't have a choice. I'll have him call you.
Are you with him?
Yes. Take his call. How's that? Are you convinced?
He said he's really divorcing me, and that we'll never see each other again. But he said he didn't give you the condo.
Sorry, it was funny. I couldn't listen to you from the middle of the conversation. You made me laugh so much.
I'm so shocked. I can't believe he really wanted to break up. So it wasn't your vicious joke.
I'm only telling the truth. If you understand, get out of here.
I'm sad, but I'm leaving. Thank you for everything. I'll get my stuff later.
I took all your stuff out to the trash today.
Excuse me?
I threw everything out. I made it easier for you to move out. You should be thankful.
How could you?
I only threw away worn-out clothes, so don't worry. I took the clothes that still had the tags on them. If you're going to be homeless, you're going to need all of your clothes. Then why don't you go took out from the garbage and take them with you?
I don't know what to say anymore.
Well, good then. I'll give you one last piece of advice.
What is it?
I heard that cardboard is good for sleeping because it keeps the wind out. Why don't you get some boxes from the grocery store?
Cardboard? Thank you for your concern.
I'm not worried about you. I'm just trying to make fun of you. Imagining you sleeping in a cardboard box is hilarious. Like an alien being shipped out.
You've been acting so awful. Do you think people's misfortune is so funny?
It's fun to watch you suffer. I can stop laughing tonight. I can watch this all day.
Oh my god. I have to find a place to sleep. So, if you excuse me.
A park or public bathroom would suit you better.
Well, I guess that's it. Goodbye.
Hannah, urgent! Answer me right away! I'm in a hurry. Don't ignore me, ugly.
It's been a while. How are you?
What are you talking so carefree about? I suddenly needed some money. You're at work right now, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm on my way. So, have $3,000 ready. I'm in trouble because I haven't been able to contact Kyle since he went on an overseas business trip a week ago.
That's not good. But we've cut off all ties, so I have no obligation to lend you money.
Come on! I'm in a hurry, so get ready now. Go wait for me in the lobby of the office. I won't forgive you if it's even a penny less than $3,000.
I can lend it to you even if you come to the office.
Then, I'll make a scene at the office. I'm going to loudly tell everyone that you're stalking Kyle.
Please, don't do that.
I won't stop. If you don't want to be embarrassed, go to the bank right now.
You seem to be in a tight spot. What's wrong? What are you going to do with the money?
I just need money for dental implants.
That's a lie, isn't it? Please be honest with me.
What? Are you trying to say I'm deceiving? You're hurting me.
If you don't tell me honestly, I'll hang up on you.
What's with the big talk?
My husband told me. I know everything.
What? You can just mock me like that? You guys are divorced. You call him husband and you still think you're married to him? That's so funny.
We're not divorced. My husband didn't want to bother me about you. He pretended to be cold and to pretend that he was leaving me. So it was you who was deceived.
What?
We have been living together in a new apartment since a week ago. We're still having lunch together and we're still on good terms.
What's that? Kyle is on an overseas business trip, so there's no way he's in the US. Are you so shocked that you've become delusional?
No. The day I was kicked out, after I hung up the phone, my husband called me right away. He said, "We have a place for you to live, so don't worry."
What?
I thought it was strange because he wanted a divorce, and when I asked him about it, he told me the truth.
What do you mean the truth?
I heard you got addicted to gambling and got into debt.
Well, that's...
And because you borrowed money from a loan shark, You even got calls at the office.
Yeah, that's right. And I got fired. Isn't it terrible?
It's not terrible. You caused a lot of trouble. The $3,000 you're talking about now, you're going to use it to repay the debt, right? You're in such a hurry. Did a loan shark come to your house? Well, you got what you deserved, didn't you?
You're such a cold woman. I'm the victim.
Seriously? And I heard you told my husband that the house was foreclosed on for failing to pay property taxes.
You know that much?
But that's all lie. You never bought the house in the first place, and the house you live in was a rented house.
No, it wasn't. I own it. Don't insult me by saying it was a rented house. Where is that kind of proof?
We obtained the registry at the city office. The house you said you built belonged to someone else from the beginning.
That's a lie. A lie. How can you, a complete stranger, get the registry? You can't fool me with your technical term.
You can get it online now. It's a document that shows who the rightful owner is. You can easily get it if you request it. Just Google it and you'll see. It's not really a technical term.
Oh, it's true.
Pretending to buy a house and cheat my husband. And then, with a fake document, you made him a guarantor. It's terrible. I worked as a real estate agent before I got married, so I knew it was fake right away.
Really? I didn't know.
I didn't have a chance to tell you. And I heard that you made my husband pay every time you were behind on rent for the past 5 years.
Well, you found out all about it. If you know what's going on, then lend me the money. Don't you feel sorry for me? A scary man comes to my house every day to collect on my debt. I live in fear every day.
I don't want to. I won't lend you the money. You deceived my husband, and that's fraud. Making false document without permission is also a crime.
There's no such thing as fraud or guilty in a family, is there? Just lend me the money. I'll win big today and get it back. You got to be kidding me! What? What's wrong all of a sudden?
I can't take it anymore. I'm at my limit. Do you know how much Kyle was struggling over this? He said he wanted to help you, but didn't want to bother me. He's been struggling alone for so long.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
You are the worst kind of sister to put your own brother through this. If I hadn't noticed, we would have ended up divorcing. You should really feel sorry for yourself.
Well, okay, then that's fine. I will sell the apartment and make money.
How are you going to sell my husband's thing? He just told you that if you don't have a place to go, you can live there, right? I told you that 2 weeks ago.
No, that's news to me. I thought I got it.
Kyle was kind enough to let you live there, and now you want to sell it off without even feeling indebted. You are so wrong. I'm surprised that you think you got it when you didn't even change the registry.
I thought you had changed it.
You have such a positive mind. You're just so crazy. Please learn that the condo belongs to my husband.
I'm not crazy. That's terrible.
Then you simply don't understand what I'm talking about. I pity you. The condo is under contract for sale with a real estate agent. So, you have 3 days to get out.
Isn't that too soon? There's no way I can move out in 3 days. I mean, I don't even have a place to live next.
You kick me out on the same day. If you don't have a place to go, why don't you stay on the street?
Are you trying to get back at me?
No, I'm not. If I don't do this, it will happen again, won't it? I don't want to cause my husband any more pain. He will cut ties with you too.
I don't like it when you say that. There's no way Kyle would abandon me. You're just saying that on your own, aren't you?
That's what my husband and I are saying. My husband says he won't forgive you this time either.
Seriously? Wait a minute. Just help me this one time.
I won't help you. If you think we can save you by crying, you're mistaken.
You know that, don't you? I'm in debt. If I live here, I'll be on the street.
I know, but that's not all. I'll also sue you for tricking my husband into paying the money and for making him sign a fake document to act as a guarantor.
What does that mean?
You're going to be put in a cage. Debt collector won't be able to come to your house and you'll be safe in a cage. Isn't that good?
Isn't that too much? I'll be sorry for what I did. So, maybe you should reconsider the lawsuit. I definitely don't want to get a criminal record.
I refuse. I will also charge you for the rent my husband paid on your behalf. Please work hard and pay it back.
What? I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm seriously sorry. Please don't do this.
Please stop gambling at the casino and work hard to pay us back. I've roughly calculated to be $70,000, so you don't have time to play around. I'm sure you'll be working hard day and night to pay back the money.
Wait a minute. Let's talk for a minute.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Please, give me one more chance, please.
Then, I'll just give you some advice.
What?
I heard that cardboard is good for sleeping. It keeps the wind out. You can get it at the grocery store.
That's what I said. I'm sorry because I was wrong about everything. Forgive me. I'll get down on my knees and do whatever you want. Just give me one chance to talk to you.
I refuse. Well, I have to tell you something.
Have you reconsidered?
My husband says he loves my forehead. Well, that's it. I'm blocking you.
Don't block me. I'm sorry I was rude to you. What? You don't read my messages? Please. Please don't abandon me. Please save me. Please.
After that, Miley tried to stay in the condo. The real estate agent kicked her out, and she stayed on the street that day in a cardboard box. Through a lawyer, I filed a lawsuit for fraud and forgery of private documents, and Miley was sentenced to 5 years in jail. In addition to the $70,000 that my husband paid, she was also behind in repaying a debt she had incurred by gambling. Since she was behind on her payments, she had to work hard day and night after she got out. If she really can pay them back, I'm going to put her on a tuna fishing boat. My husband and I are expecting a baby. It's a dream come true. We look forward to the day he is born into a peaceful life, without the bother of Miley.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.